The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, Rica, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1, and we've got our top 10 for today, and we are live on Facebook.
Oh yes, we're on Facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. And in just a short while, our special guest will be joining us, but we'll do a batch first.
Yes.
And we'll do some greets right about now, saying good morning to Andrea, who's locked in. Very excited for the guest today. We are very excited as well. Hello to Miggy Hidalgo, who's locked in. Good morning to Pinky, Silent Rusher from Japan. Please greet me. It's my birthday and my first time celebrating it here in Japan. So happy birthday, Pinky.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks for tuning in. Good morning to ODH as well, and to everybody on Twitter.
Okay, so let's warm things up and do the top 10 for today. Of course, we are thanking I'm Not in the Mood for the topic. And because of our guest, we are doing the top 10. Hashtag ang swak sa panlasa ko. Because, like we said, taste is very personal. What is good for one person may not be great for the other. So let's start off with Camilo. This is going to be very interesting. I don't know how you feel about this. Ang swak sa panlasa ko, keso, basta hindi amoy paa. No, because some people love the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more pungent, for them, the
more legit.
The more legit. And I agree. I
Akin
like
ano.
very sharp flavors, but easy on the smell. Ayoko nung masyadong pungent.
I don't like Emmental.
I like
I love Emmental.
And they may certain Emmental that I just don't necessarily like.
Pero ako may certain tapang yung cheese na I can only tolerate for so much. Because I remember we had cheese parang sampler board here before in the booth. We guested someone on HOT. Tapos nagdala sila ng iba't ibang klase. And like to the point na okay, I like this pa. And then sinabi naman niya na parang okay, these are the really, really strong ones.
Right.
And then I think I liked one, but the others, like, I couldn't.
You
Yung
could,
sobra na siya na parang, oh my God, no.
Kasi parang
I don't
siya,
know,
diba? Parang yung stinky tofu sa Taiwan.
Oo.
Yung parang ako talaga, I am the biggest tofu fan. I will eat any anak ng toko out there. But I swear, like, I really tried it. Sabi ko, no, this is an acquired taste.
Buti ka nga you
Kaya ko
tried
to.
it.
I really
Ako, I
can't.
can.
Ako, I've
I
never.
can't.
Yeah, I
I've
can't.
never.
Just the smell.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Remember
amoy
when we
paa
were there,
talaga.
we would run away kapag naaamoy na
Yes.
natin.
Yes.
Di,
That-
pero sa akin kasi when it comes to cheese, even if it's it doesn't smell great, as long as it's paired with something good. It's the pairing for me. Parang pag ganun, mas gusto ko na siya. Sometimes I like it even stinkier if it's paired with something good.
Okay.
Okay. But definitely, mas kaya ko yung stinky cheese kesa
yeah.
stinky tofu.
Same.
That was like ibang level
Pero
siya.
meron kasing iba na kahit na let's say feeling mo yung smell lang yung masama. Sometimes even the taste. Yeah.
That's true.
No.
Number 9, coming from the Super Malas guy, ang swak sa panlasa ko. Remember, we're not just doing food, it's taste in general. So sabi niya, I like a demigod, half god, pero half monster. in
Yeah.
bed.
Ooh.
Okay. Number 8, coming from Patrick Starlord, tsokolating binaterol na sinerve sa mountain with a mountain view together with a classic silog. Alam mo, in as much, I like, for me, it's a special treat. Like chocolate, like hot chocolate. Pero for me talaga, the quintessential drink that goes with breakfast is really coffee. Even though, alam mo yun, yung every now and then, mata-trump nung hot chocolate yung coffee. Ano lang siya, like special moments.
Pero pag
Kunyari,
silog kasi,
I want coffee with
Coke.
silog.
oh my gosh.
In the morning.
At
Pwede
7
naman.
a.m.
Uy, di ba ginawa mo na
Actually,
yan?
ginawa ko
Sabi
na yan.
mo.
Ginawa ko na yan.
But yeah, I can totally agree with you. As in.
Eh,
Tsaka ano lang nga, yung brewed coffee, yung parang
Kahit
black.
yung, yes.
Oo,
Yes,
yung black coffee.
totoo
Ako,
yan.
Ganun.
Number 7 from Rudes Antonio, yung halo-halo na sobrang pino ng yelo.
Yung to the point na parang para siyang Slurpee levels.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. And from Nero, yung pasta dish na 90% cheese, 10% pasta. Parang nagpasta ka pa. Sana
Sana
nagkeso ka
pumapa
na
ka na
lang.
lang, no, ng keso.
And number 6 from Juice Blank, isawan pero sanitary. Naka-plastic gloves yung nagluto and may cover yung bibig. May
Uy,
pre-packed
I
sauce
want.
in a container and served in a covered platter.
sobrang nagkikrave ako. Alam mo, gusto ko nga, dapat I was gonna message you, Rica, to make you yaya na let's go to Juanitos. Kasi yun talaga
Yeah,
yung
why
isaw na
not?
gusto ko. Like, gusto ko talaga yun. And
Gusto mo
na-miss ko
nakapambahay
siya.
pa ako.
Na-miss ko siya kasi I haven't had it in a very
Yeah.
long time
You know
since the
what?
pandemic started, I think.
They have, I just tasted it siguro mga last year. Yung parang tokwa nila na may mushroom. Parang
Oh my
ganun.
gosh, I love
Ang
tokwa.
sarap!
Super love tokwa.
In Juanitos. And
Ako, I
never ko
want
siya-
the isaw talaga.
The isaw. Yeah, well, the
Feeling
isaw
ko,
is just isaw baboy.
Kasi nagtingin ako, gusto ko yung chicken. Ayoko nung
chicken.
sa pork. Nagtingin ako sa mga deliveries na kung pwede ko umorder na lang ng isaw. But then natatakot ako kasi that it's not gonna be the same. Eh, di ba yung Juanitos, yun yung first isaw taste ko. And I really enjoyed it. So,
And you know
parang,
it's clean.
yun nga ayokong ma-spoil yung,
Yeah.
yung iniisip
Yeah.
ko pag naiisip ko yung isaw. Pag nag-try ako ng iba, tas hindi masarap.
And number 5 from Milky Bear, yung hahawakan niya yung buhok ko habang kumakain para hindi mo makain yung buhok.
Ay, nako.
So,
Wait lang. Actually, anything to do with hair, yung parang kung hahawiin niya
Hahawiin.
kasi yung...
mm-mm.
Kaya ako nag-bangs eh.
Para may hahawi.
Para may
Parang meron
hahawiin.
siyang parang, uy, ayusin natin.
At
alam mo,
ano pang ginagawa pag hinahawi yung hair?
Tinitingnan sa mata.
Ay, ang cute, ang
Oo,
romantic.
Diba?
Ang sweet. Sobrang sweet.
Grabe yung medyo, gusto ko yung medyo nahihila-hila pa ng
Nahihila,
konti.
oo.
Ay, iba yun. Hindi hawi
Hindi,
ang
para
tawag
talaga,
doon.
hindi,
Ay.
hila nga para talagang like, pull it back from my face so
When
that it
kaya?
doesn't get in the way.
When kaya?
Nasa sayo yun. Number 4 from Chinito Ken. When it comes to a relationship, not too sweet. Yung merong, gusto ko yung may asaran, parang magbarkada. Tapos meron ding awayan under the sheets. Okay.
Parang like a wrestling match.
Wrestling
ganon.
match, maybe. Number 3 from Duchess Gemai. Yung pagsubo mo, may lalabas na creamy goodness. Truffle ba tawag doon? Chocolate truffle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. And from Arch Aguilar, gusto ko yung may pumupulandit sa bibig, kagaya ng Bavarian donut.
Oh.
Because it's like a surprise. You don't know when you'll get to the cream part. Diba? That's always fun kasi it's not usually super in the center. Sometimes it's closer to one edge of the donut.
Ayoko talaga ng
than the other.
Bavarian.
I love Bavarian.
Actually, you know what? I would prefer Bavarian kesa sa Boston cream.
I love both.
Hindi kasi yung Boston cream parang, ewan ko, creamy na nga yung labas because of the chocolate. Tapos creamy pa yung loob.
I don't know why.
Parang
Maybe
good.
it's just a mindset. Kasi mahilig naman ako sa creamy, diba? I love creamy stuff. But when it comes to donuts, for some reason, dahil siguro as a kid, I hated Bavarian kasi it gets in the way. Favorite ko kasing strawberry-filled donuts. So, alam mo yung minsan, especially with the munchkins, yung pagdampot mo, feeling mo strawberry, tapos pagkagat mo Bavarian.
Yeah.
Sobrang naiinis ako.
Hindi,
So,
tsaka the mugmug
I
is
love
real.
Bavarian.
Di ba you don't like mugmug?
okay lang naman ako sa mugmug ng donuts.
Ng
It's really just, I don't know, I find it weird, the flavor.
And the top, ang swak sa panlasa ko, comes from Dexter.
Dexter says,
Hot ulam with cold rice is greater than cold ulam with hot rice.
Yes. Well,
Si
yeah.
Baby Whale, gusto niya sasabihin niya lagi, merong kaning lamig.
Pero wag naman yung sobrang lamig from the ref.
No, not from
Just
the ref.
like
pero alam mo yung
lumamig
kaning
lang.
lamig, yung luma na kanin, mas gusto niya yon over
Really?
freshly saing rice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-
hindi tas hindi niya iinitan or isasangag?
No.
From
Like,
the fridge?
hindi naman fridge, like rice cooker, or basta ganun. Basta kailangan kaning lamig, mas prefer niya.
Oh.
Pero Pero obviously, kakain din naman ng bagong saing. Pero if it's just like for enjoyment purposes,
Oo.
yeah, kaning lamig.
Oh, interesting.
Pero
Diba,
ako kasi sa dalawa, neither. I like both hot.
ako din.
I like both hot. Freshly cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
So there you go. We've got our one more batch later. We'll see if we can ask our guests to join us for the final top 10. But for now, it's time for us to meet our very special guest. Are you ready? Are
Ready?
you ready, everyone?
Steady?
So-
Okay, again, we're on facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. Natatawa ako kasi parang feeling ko Monster Matchmaker, pero hindi. It's just the morning rush with a special guest. Hindi, kasi naka-avatar pa siya. So, kaya sabi ko parang Monster Matchmaker because we don't see him
Okay.
yet.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud, honored to have on the show joining us one of the most popular content creators out there, and definitely one of your favorites. Let's all welcome Panlasang Pinoy! Woot, 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 woot.
Good morning!
Hello, good
Vanjo, hello!
morning.
Banjo, hello. Are you
Are
there?
you there?
Feeling ko.
Hello,
You're
hello.
there.
I think he's there, but okay,
But
let's
on
give him
mute.
a couple of minutes to join us. But
Kasi
we're
medyo
already
malayo eh,
on
diba?
Facebook Live,
Yes.
okay? So we'll play a song and then we'll talk to Vanjo in a little bit.
Yes. Yes, can you hear me?
Hello
Yes.
there.
Okay, we can
Hello.
hear you, but we
There you go.
decided
Sorry.
the song. It's okay. And
No,
then
it's all right.
we'll
Sorry
be
about that.
in
Sorry about
30
that.
minutes. Okay. All right. Hold on.
All right, I'm just here. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Hold on. So you can see me now.
There you
Oh,
are.
there. Okay, there.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Hey,
so
hey,
we'll
Chico.
just finish the song,
Mhm.
and
All
then
right.
we'll go on air.
Hi.
Okay, cool. I'll just be
I
here.
love your setup. It looks
I
so
know.
It looks so cool.
So profesh.
And it's so
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Parang biglang naging gamer.
I know,
Wait,
right?
Are you a gamer?
I just play games sa computer, but I don't really stream. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Parang ano,
What kind,
pabagets effect lang siya.
like what kind of games do you like to play?
Ay, mga oldies games na, no? Nothing new really. So it's about
Tetris.
mga RPG.
Tetris. Grabe naman yung Tetris.
Pac-Man, ganun.
Hindi, Minesweeper.
mga Pac-Man, ano, mga
Like,
racing
my
games.
Ako rin.
Minesweeper. I have it on my
I
phone.
like Minesweeper.
Nothing like the classic games.
Wait, are you
though.
on TikTok? Kasi feeling ko
I just created my TikTok account, so I'm a beginner at TikTok.
Ooh.
Ah.
Or you're gonna blow up on TikTok.
We'll see about that. But yeah, I'm trying to learn TikTok right now.
Ah,
So,
yung mga
yeah.
transitions, no? And all
Oh,
that.
oh
Guys,
no,
alam niyo
iba
na,
na eh.
follow niyo na si Vanjo sa TikTok.
Iba na yung generation ngayon eh. So it's it takes a little bit of time to kind of get what they wanted or you guys wanted, but
Wait,
mga
I'm
old school
curious.
kasi.
What time is it there?
Right now it's 7:30, almost 7:30 a.m. Yeah.
AM?
Sorry, PM on a
PM.
Thursday.
Okay, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Where in Canada are you? Canada, diba?
No, I'm Chicago.
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 Yes.
Okay.
Oh, bakit mo sa isa? Ako
Canada.
din. Ako
I know somebody
ko
told me
Canada.
Canada, so in my head to like parang pili ko you're in Canada, but okay, you're in Chicago.
Kasi letter
pala.
C eh. Yeah, letter C. So, of course.
Medyo
You're in
malayo-layo.
Cincinnati? Are you in Cairo?
Yeah,
Pero-
or
Yeah, okay, so
Okay.
30 seconds
Here we
and
go,
then
here we
we're
go.
back on air. Okay, so hold on.
all right, sure.
Manila's hottest, Monster RX93.1, Diplo and Miguel with Don't Forget My Love.
There you
And
go.
we are back on air and we're still on Facebook Live, facebook.com/RX931, Twitch TV, and YouTube Live. And now we're ready to introduce our guest once again.
Yes, we are
Yay!
honored to have with us on the Morning Rush. We have one of your favorite content creators. We have Panlasang Pinoy. Hello,
Hey
Vanjo.
guys, good
Welcome
morning.
to the show. Wow. Okay.
Hello. Hey
Oh my
Chico,
God.
Rica, Hazel.
The post that we did on Facebook just like went crazy after they found out that you were guesting. And it's so funny how like everyone was like commenting like favorite ko yung ganito recipe mo. I cook this recipe of yours.
Yeah,
And
nakakatuwa nga basahin, no? It was really nice to see those comments. I was able to see that too.
and
Multiple people, as in
ilang ano siya, ilang comments.
Oh
siya,
my, I don't know,
parang-
but like almost 5,000 likes,
Right,
like so many
right.
shares. People are going crazy. They've been so excited for you to guest on the Morning Rush. You know, for one reason or another, talagang gustong-gusto na nila for Vanjo to join us. And we're so happy that, you know, you're able to accommodate us with
Yeah.
your busy
Oh,
schedule.
See,
it's
I
my
was telling
pleasure.
you, I followed your embutido recipe. As in,
Oh,
years
okay.
ago. Talagang gumawa ako
So,
ng madami.
Pag-uusapan talaga natin, embutido agad ni Vanjo.
Hindi! Kasi di ba yun lang, yun talaga yung favorite ko!
Okay.
I was not
Pwede,
picking it up. I made the embutido.
Sabi, pwedeng
pwede
adobo
naman
muna.
cheese sticks muna, di ba?
Oh,
Promise mo,
Embutido agad eh.
Diba? Ito masyado
ito,
eh.
grabe.
Oo nga.
Alam namin.
Masarap din yung rellenong ampalaya, mapait-pait lang.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, ha?
You know, can we just get this out of the way? Because, like, of course, Vanjo, that is your name. But, I'm pretty sure when you started your blog, diba, it was Panlasang Pinoy was the name of the blog, diba? So, but
Mhm.
then when did people start referring to you as Panlasang Pinoy? Like, that's your name. Like, I remember the very first time that, we posted something about you, they were like, hello, Panlasang Pinoy. Like, when did people
Yeah.
start calling you by your content?
There's this transition. So, Panlasang Pinoy, when I started it way back in '09, was really Panlasang Pinoy itself. I was so blessed to see the blog go from zero to really crazy in a matter of a year. Parang ganun, in terms of numbers. So they've known me as Panlasang Pinoy, the blogger, because they cannot see me yet or anything like that. But I have a YouTube video back then. Yung time na si YouTube 3 minutes pa lang. If you can remember those. I know you cannot, but yeah. Way back, ganun si YouTube before. So it's limited 3-5 minutes. So
Yeah.
they can just hear my welcome po, parang intro. So that's why they call me Panlasang Pinoy. That's it. And then as we go on, people went into the blog to get recipes and then watch the YouTube videos because I really package it for people to kind of really understand it clearly by reading the recipes and putting an embedded video. Para naman, pag nabasa nila, they can just refer to the video para malaman kung tama nga ba yung pagkakaintindi. So that's how I envisioned it before. And as they flocked in throughout the years, so Panlasang Pinoy pa rin siya until eventually, nung medyo nakikilala na, I got endorsements, nagpapakita na ako, etc. Then the transition happened. From Panlasang Pinoy, slowly nakikilala na si Vanjo, then and right now, nakikilala na at least kahit paano both of us. So yeah.
Pero when you started Panlasang Pinoy, how long have you been cooking? Have you been cooking all your life? Or nag-start ka ng
Well,
video mostly because, you also want to add
learn
more
how.
to your kumbaga your menu, your personal menu.
hindi naman all my life kasi dati taga-kain lang ako until I reached the age of 12. Ayun. So I started to cook at 12. Dun pa lang ako pinayagan na gumamit nung stove. Yung stove top na 'di ba? So kasi 'di ba, safety purposes lang. Safety reasons, I mean. You have to really be responsible enough to take care of yourself and the surroundings then. So yes, age of 12 is okay, but I had recipes na I'm so eager to do na. Parang I'm so interested in it. So I tried it. And then, ayun, syempre, di ba, unang luto mo, kahit ikaw pilit kang kainin para hindi mo mauubos, but eventually you have to kind of redeem yourself. So paulit-ulit hanggang, ito lang pala yun. Then suddenly you just got the gist of it and yun na, doon na siya start.
And then when you started the blog, were you here in the Philippines still or nandyan ka na? Or how
Oh, the
long ago?
blog. I've been here in the U.S. ever since.
Okay. Ever
So
since.
Ever since.
ever since the blog started. The blog started. I mean,
Okay.
I was
Okay.
here. I was here in '06, but the blog started in '09. So that was about 3 years na stay ko dito yan. So I have a reason kasi of having that blog first because of the food that I tasted here in the Chicago area. And no offense to the to the restaurants that I went to, pero parang feeling ko lang may hindi may off kinda. So yun, kaya ako
Mm.
nag-start ng vlog.
May hinahanap ka na hindi mo mabili somewhere else.
But how
Oo
did that,
na,
yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I mean, like, how did that go whenever you would develop recipes? Obviously, you would need, like, the brands and all the condiments
Mm-hmm.
na here from the
Yeah,
Philippines. Was it
right.
hard for you to, like, acquire the
Mm,
Make
ingredients? Oo,
substitutions,
good.
gano'n.
exactly.
Oo.
Yeah, good question, good question. So, first and foremost, before I answer that question, kasi pag kumakain ako sa karinderya dyan, especially during the college days, right, you know how a food tastes like. So, pag tinikman mo, okay to. So, pagpunta nga dito, parang may off. So, the brands itself, like, for example, the seasonings that we use there, the toyo, the patis, what have you, mayroon dito sa Filipino stores. So, walang problema doon. The only problem would be yung mga gulay, for example, like you have to
Mm.
substitute this for this kasi hindi siya available. Pero the thing is, you can still make a Filipino dish taste like the ones back home using whatever you have here. So that's kumbaga isa dun sa bentahin ng vlog na yeah, even though you're away from home, you can still cook a decent Filipino dish using alternative ingredients.
It's very interesting kasi 'di ba you're saying earlier na parang noong una you just started out with a blog tapos and then slowly nakikilala ka na as the person behind it. So yeah, one of the questions I wanted to ask you. Parang walk us through the process of kasi yung earlier videos mo hindi ka nakikita 'di ba? It's just your hands, your voice. Very rarely ka makikita. And then when did you decide and what made you decide na parang for you to parang show yourself the man behind the content na naging very ano ka na, very nakikita ka na, kilala ka na nila as Vanjo. So when did that happen?
Hmm, it happened, kailan pa nangyayari yun? I think it's around 2000, if I'm not mistaken, 2013,
Okay.
2012. So, camera shy talaga ako. I mean, nahiya ako na magpakita ng sarili ko. For some
Mm.
reason, hindi ko alam. So, social media has not been very, kaya sinasabi ko kanina, be gentle sa post ko dyan, biro lang yan. But the point is, social media, the start has not been really gentle to me dahil nga, ang tao naman sa social media sasabihin lahat na gusto nilang sabihin. They would tell you whatever because they're like hiding under their avatars or their profiles, right? That was
Mhm.
before. So I'm getting a lot of not so good comments, but I'm getting a lot of good comments as well. So sabi ko, wini-weigh ko sila. If I don't show myself, it's okay too. But if I show myself, maybe then I would kind of go to my next level, to my next stage. Parang na-overcome ko na yung fear
Wow.
ko, of cameras and things like that. So sabi ko, sige, I'll do it for myself. So yeah, I went
That's
out. Yeah, tapos nakaganyan ako. Bahala si Batman. And then, yeah.
Alam mo actually I'm curious. As Panlasang Pinoy, and whenever you see YouTube videos, them introducing Filipino food to other people, it
Mm.
would always be balot, 'di ba?
Yeah.
It would always be
Yeah.
balot. So ikaw, as Panlasang Pinoy, what's the dish that you would let other people taste from other countries for them to get to know Filipino food aside from
Yeah.
balot?
So, for that, I would say kasi based on experience na rin dito. So, kaya na meron tayong data na nakikita, no? Right? We have like people and kind of data sets to compare it with. I would say lumpia Shanghai, and pancit.
Oh,
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Pancit.
Yeah,
We were just
yeah,
talking about
we were just
pancit.
talking
how do
about
yeah.
you like your lumpiang Shanghai? Kasi napansin ko, iba-iba yung preference talaga.
Yeah.
Because for me
Mm-hmm.
personally, I don't
Mahaba.
like it kapag masyadong makapal yung balat.
Okay.
yes,
Yung
yes,
parang
Mm.
masyado siyang mabalat na yung both ends, yung
yeah.
perfect yung pagkakatiklop. Mas gusto ko
Oo.
pa actually yung parang ni-roll lang siya, tapos yung medyo rough yung edges. Yung ganon. I prefer it that way. Maybe because I grew up with that kind of
That kind
lumpiang
of, yeah.
Shanghai. But like personally for you, how do you like your lumpiang Shanghai?
Well, I would agree with you dahil nga, actually ano yun katamaran yung makapal na lumpia because hindi mo na natin sa gitna yung wrapper. Usually, if you wrap lumpia and you have this whole wrapper, right? Sa Pilipinas, I think it's the thicker one, yung manipis. But you could still cut it in half and make two lumpias out of it. Or you could just probably do what you just said, put the filling inside, then roll it like one big roll.
Yeah.
Basta kapalan mo lang yung filling or cut it enough pa rin siguro talaga kasi yung one big roll kakapal pa rin siya. You won't enjoy the flavor of the filling there kung makapal siya. So
Oo.
parang panay crunchy na lang. Magprito ka na lang ng wrapper siguro kung gusto mo ng crunch. Tapos sausaw mo na lang somewhere. Sausaw mo sa banana ketchup, okay na yan.
Lang.
You know,
Ayun.
di ba these are very popular dishes. Yung mga adobo, lumpia, menudo. How does it work? Because you've been making videos of recipes for forever. And your audience, syempre pa iba-iba yan, di ba? Some have known you from way back, some are new viewers. So how does it work if they go like, Vanjo, I want to see naman how do you cook your adobo, but then you've already posted like 3 adobo
Or
videos,
5 or 7. Yes,
5
very
or
true, Chico.
7. Like, how does it work? Like, do you try to come up with a new version of it, or do you just go, oh, here's the link to my older video. You might want to check it out.
Oh, if someone asks, if there's a link that I can provide, I'm gonna get it. But the thing is, dahil nga sa sobrang dami na, I made a category out of it. So here's like the category. Punta ka doon, makikita mo, boom, lahat ng adobo videos, lahat ng adobo recipes. Yeah. Uh, yeah, because it's really there's a lot throughout the years, and the thing is, you can't really get the perfect adobo until you tasted the next one that you're gonna make, and then you're gonna long for a better one, and then you're gonna try your best to come up with another better version of it. So walang katapusan, and that's what I'm doing until now. I mean, if you tell me what my best adobo is, I can tell you one today, but tomorrow it might change.
So you
So
still tweak your staples. Kumbaga, you
yeah.
don't stick to the recipe na kung ano na yon, yun na yon. You still continue to try to improve it. Ang
Yes,
galing.
so those recipes are, I would say, standard. So sila yung template natin. That's why I think the website was so successful because the recipe templates that we have there are working really, and it's up to you on how you want to enhance it or you want to change it. So ginagawa ko, I'm sticking to that template para pag nag-fail yung test ko, pabalik na naman ako sa template, and then I'm gonna start from there, not start from scratch. So then, yun, ulit-ulit until makakuha ko ng bago, I'm documenting it, tas gagawin ko. So it's not really one thing na, ay, magaling ka magluto. Magluluto ka bukas, then perfect mo. No, sometimes it takes 3, 4, 5 trials until I get what I wanted. So
Did you
talagang
ever,
siya, continuous.
did you ever like throw out a dish? Yung parang talagang,
Mm.
it was really bad.
Yeah,
Ganon.
yeah. May mga chances, may mga times na ganon. I mean, not once, not twice, not thrice, because I'm trying to think of other dishes na hindi Filipino na I wanted to check. So I try other recipes then. Pero as time goes by, when you kind of get familiar, kasi hindi ako familiar doon sa mga ingredients nila, that's why. So I follow it kind of step by step in terms of the measurement din, na talaga sakto. Now I got familiarized now with their ingredients, meaning my taste buds got acquainted to it. Sa isip ko pa lang, alam mo yung feeling, nasubukan nyo na ba yun na isip mo yung dish, alam mo na yung magiging lasa niyan once all these ingredients are coming together, pero nasa utak mo pa lang siya. That's how I think right now. I think because throughout the years, ganun yung ginagawa ko eh. So yeah.
I'm so curious kasi 'di ba remember when you post a video of a recipe and how to cook it, tapos i-replicate nung one of your subscribers. Syempre nagkakamali din 'yan, 'di ba? Minsan yung the way you prepared it they probably made a mistake here and there. Has it ever happened to you na you're 100% sure masarap yung recipe mo, you've done it 100 times, tapos somebody comes up to you and says like, alam mo, ginawa ko yung recipe mo, parang ba't hindi naman masarap, and you're 100% sure masarap siya, and can you tell them na baka may ginawa kang mali?
True.
Well, yes, maraming nangyayari rin ganun. And a basic example na pinakasimple, pinag-uusapan natin kanina, lumpia. So, think about this. Binalot na yung lumpia, no? In terms of flavor, you can't go wrong. Just follow the recipe exactly as it says in terms of the ingredient and the amount. If you roll it perfectly or not, that doesn't matter. Yung problema nila is the frying time and the temperature and and the amount of oil din and the size of their container. Doon nagkakatalo kasi ganito yan. Let me tell you na ang lumpiang Shanghai would be successful if you really deep fry it. I mean, yung ibang tao nagtitipid eh. They wanted a little bit of oil, tapos babalik na rin nila, and then they'll expect it to taste really good. Hindi nila alam na mas nag-absorb na ng oil yung method na yon kumpara doon sa deep fry. So that's one. Tapos isa pang cons doon would be masusunog yung ilalim. Kasi ang tagal eh, pabalik-balik ka. So mo magbablock na yun, diba? And it's uneven. Kumbaga, just to put it short, it's uneven. Now, in terms of temperature, nagmamadali sila. Like, kaya nga, pag sinasabi ko yun, if you watch the vlog, I even tell them, use between low and medium heat for this and do it for, say, 8 minutes, which that's what I do. 8 to 9 minutes. That's the perfect lumpiang Shanghai for me because tapos naka-deep fry siya because dahan-dahan nagluluto yung labas like the wrapper itself while you're also cooking the filling. Pagkatapos ng 9 minutes or 8 minutes, luto na yung filling, you'll see the wrapper na tama lang golden brown siya. Tapos patuluin mo lang and then it's gonna be crispy. Wala siyang sunog, kumbaga. It's something like that. So it's about those stuff. Yeah.
I'm so curious kasi si Chico, out of all of us, is the one that doesn't cook. Like, he never cooks.
Oh, okay.
But if you were to,
But he'll cook for you.
To
Nice.
check out your channel and like, what's a foolproof recipe that even Chico can't F up?
But Chico, you know how to fry an egg anyway, right?
No.
No? Are you sure? Hindi ko kaya mo.
Papainom mo.
Our resident señorita. So,
Oo nga.
Made an egg ever in my life.
As long as you know how to boil water, I can teach you how to cook.
may tutorial ka naman pala. So, kaya yun.
How do you boil water?
I cannot teach you how to swim if you don't want to jump into the pool, di ba? So, ganun lang naman yun.
Be willing to learn.
As long as
Oo.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Vanjo, this is our other co-host, Markki.
Hey, Markki.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I was scared to come in a while ago because I had to give your moments with
No problem. Okay lang,
with a
okay lang.
fan. Si Chico kasi fan. He was
Yeah.
still learning how to cook.
Oh.
I know.
Alright.
No,
Give
pero
it a
like,
moment.
it's the funny thing is, I had a little
I
bit.
give private lessons.
Oh, pwede.
No, I'm just
Ayan
kidding. I'm
naman
just kidding.
pala.
Pero para kay Chico, I can do that, of course.
Why
First
don't
time,
you do
yeah.
a collab video like on YouTube?
Gusto na.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Tama, Chico. What do you want to cook? Yeah, let's do that. Side by side.
Oh.
Mm.
But there was a show, remember?
Stress na.
There was a show na
Stress.
yung kay Gordon Ramsay, di ba? Yung like the chef can't cook. They will just instruct the newbie.
Oh.
Do you remember that show? Yung parang kailangan, hindi nila pwedeng tulungan. Verbally, they can. Like, okay, peel the carrots, slice it into really small pieces, but they can't physically touch the ingredients, the chefs. Tapos para to see kung kaya nilang...
They can touch the chef?
No,
The ingredient.
The chefs
Baka
can't-
magalit si Baby Wade.
yun, parang it is a challenge kasi like Vanjo was saying earlier, kahit ang simple-simple na nung tutorial, you're bound to mess up, one aspect of it or something that will completely change the outcome of the dish. So,
May ganun din yung Bon Appetit, remember? Yung like, they're, parang magkatalikod sila. And then the chef would just describe how to do
how
it.
to do it. Yeah, exactly.
That would be fun. Oh my gosh, kung pwede live, no, Vanjo. We could
Oo
do
nga
that here
eh.
in the
Oh my
booth.
gosh, that would be awesome.
Why
That'd be
not,
awesome.
right? Sige,
Pero
just let me
ano,
know when.
Yeah. Ikaw ba, Vanjo, what do you think about microwave cooking?
ooh.
I know it's like,
Ooh,
it's a thing,
okay.
it's a touchy topic.
Oo.
Pero kasi like, let's say with people who live in condos, a small space.
Mm-hmm.
Or aside from that, also air fryer. Diba? That's
Yeah,
like
air
the thing
fryer.
that
Right,
everyone
right.
now everything is being air
So
fried.
what do
How
you
do you
think
feel
about that?
about
I would
those?
lean towards air fryer than microwave. Because pagdating sa microwave, it could affect the quality of the food. I just really use microwave for heating. Kung cooking
Right.
man, parang ano lang siya, support lang. Pero no, not really.
Grabe. You know what? I cook my
Yeah.
eggs in the microwave.
Pero alam mo, grabe na ngayon yung like a certain convenience store here in Manila. They have a lot of new microwavable food na level up
Yeah.
from the
Mhm.
before microwavable food. Ngayon parang they tie up with restaurants and yung popular dishes
Right.
from the restaurants they turn. Pero iba siya. Kasi I personally tried it. Like I know I eat from the restaurant,
Ah.
right? Halimbawa kare-kare. Iba yung version ng kare-kare when you eat it at the
Well,
restaurant.
yeah.
And iba pa rin yung binebenta nila na microwavable version. So,
Yeah,
Do
that's
you
true.
ever buy microwavable food like in convenience stores and stuff?
Well, yeah, here kasi parang ganyan din. You can find any food na microwavable. But the question is, I mean, the flavor might be there, but the quality is really at risk. Kasi para sa akin, microwave would be for really busy people that wants to taste mediocre food, or at least that's the best that they can probably. Kasi nga, hindi siya finish, on the proper manner. So, yun, I'll just put it that way. Yun na lang.
would you say na food is your love language? Kasi di ba some people say food is a love language.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
cook for
yeah.
people you love and that's how you
Mhm.
show them you love them. Is that one of your love languages?
Well, I would say
You like to
cooking is.
actually cook
Yeah.
for people you love. I mean, other than creating
Yeah.
content. Is it
Lang,
something
research
that
lang.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You could really taste something that's done really from the heart.
Yeah.
In terms of kasi you really, when you cook, para sa akin you keep on parang sumasayaw ka. Hindi ako magaling sumayaw physically, but the point is parang pagdating sa pagluluto, I can do whatever I can. Parang may sarili akong mundo na I can express myself. Na parang pag tinikman mo, oh, ito yung pakiramdam niya. Oh, ito galit siya ngayon. Alam mo yan, parang gano'n.
Okay,
Pag maalat yan, oh, galit ako. Hindi na.
Banjo,
Things like that, yeah.
from the heart, if you were to make a 3-course meal, appetizer, main course, and dessert, what would you make for Chico?
Ay, bakit ako? Pwede namang what would you make?
Kasi
diba?
nandyan ka, ikaw yung ikaw yung institution.
Kakakilala pa lang namin ni Chico ngayon from the heart na agad.
Oo.
Because hello, sometimes when you're in restaurants, because I did HRM, I went to school for hotel and restaurant management, and they basically told me that everyone I cook for needs to be from the heart. If not, it's not going to taste good.
Sige.
Sige, let me know.
Just
Let me know. Let me know Chico better first para maisip ko. Chico.
Ako na lang, meron akong question.
Sige.
Kasi 'di ba like your content is like food, right? So obviously you're cooking. So how aware are you of your hands? Kasi 'di ba like, especially before nagpakita ka, 'di ba parang like all people see are your hands. Do you have like a parang regimen na parang dapat naka-moisturize yung
Hand cream.
pag nagluto ako, or this is the best angle for my hand, or I don't want to make a video today because may hangnail ako. or
Yeah, fortunately hindi naman ako ganun. The thing is, as time goes by, especially during winter season right now, nagka-crack sometimes yung dulo ng fingers mo.
Okay.
Even though you moisturize and everything. So, I just make sure na pag nakikita niyo ako sa video, sometimes may gloves. Ibalik kasi yun. Talagang gloves na lang ako. Just to, be sure na sanitary pa rin lahat. Pero, syempre, nagugas naman ako ng kamay. But I don't really care kung ano itsura ko sa video or how my hands look. As long as yung niluluto ko maayos, yun lang naman.
Because I remember I watched a K-drama na parang it was about a TV show. They were looking for a chef. Tapos they found a chef na super galing, ang sarap ng food. tas hindi nila siya kinuha kasi hindi daw
Hindi pleasing
hindi
yung
telegenic
the eyes, yung mata,
yung
mata niya.
hands niya.
Kamay niya.
Oo.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's fiction, di ba? Pero so they
Oh,
got
yeah.
some like really good hands instead. Kasi nga, di ba, para kang, you're almost like a hand model. And I heard they earn so much, like in the US. Yung mga
Kapag hand model. Yeah.
For- for
Unfortunately, I'm not one of them, but yeah. They earn a lot.
Kanina may nagtatanong sa Facebook. We're getting a lot of questions actually, by the way.
Super dami.
You mentioned na yung iluluto mo for someone to make them taste Pinoy food would be Shanghai and pancit. Would you say those would be the national dishes in your opinion, or is there any other
No.
dish that feeling mo should
No,
be our national dish?
Good point done. The clarification for that question is this. Kasi you can ask them to, hey, try balut. Di ba? Parang, are you nuts? Diba? That's the initial reaction. Ba't ko kakainin yan? I can see that there's like a chick inside that egg. So parang tinatakot natin sila. Yun gusto natin pakain sa, sa ibang lahi, di ba? Sa totoo lang, kasi tuwa tayo. At ako, nagmi-million views yung mga ganon. Pag may nakita kong puti kumakain ng balut. But the reality is, tao din sila na parang tayo. Like, if you go to another country, papakainin ka ng ng mga exotic food, and I'm pretty sure you won't really try it right away. So, nandun ka sa maayos na food na that they would like. I would say yun nga, based on experience dito, if they eat lumpiang Shanghai, they would eat pancit with it. They also like chicken adobo. Yeah. So, chicken adobo, not pork, but chicken adobo and the mild version. They eat it with rice. Ayun. So, nakuha mo na yung attention nila na, Filipino food is good. So, doon ka palang magsa-start to introduce them to other kind of complex dishes na sa tingin mo magugustuhan nila hanggang sa ready na sila para, ito na, tikman mo na itong mga exotic natin. Yeah. Kasi if you don't do that, wala. Yeah.
Ikaw ba adobo or sinigang? Yan yung laging debate ng mga tao. Adobo or sinigang?
I like sinigang better.
Sinigang. Tapos do you use like the prepackaged ones or like talagang
sinigang mix?
From scratch.
Or parang sampalok talaga yung
pwede bang mag-plug? Anyway, I use Nor a lot, especially when bata pa. That's why, yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Parang hindi ka naman nagsashy away from the prepackaged. Yun nga yung mga
Kasi it's more convenient talaga eh.
Actually,
Diba?
Yeah, much easier to make. Right?
Although, do you still... Actually, may question ako.
Yeah,
How do you feel
go ahead.
about when people tweak your recipe and then they say na, I actually added more or I added less. Tapos,
That's good. I encourage them to do that. Kasi they have their own minds to kind of experiment then, diba? I always encourage them to experiment. I mean, this is the best that I can come up with, but I'm pretty sure that you can do better than me. That's it. Hindi ko sila pwedeng sabihan na ito yung pinakamasarap kasi kalokohan yun. I mean, I'm just here to be your guide. You can do better. I mean, nandito lang siguro ako para i-introduce ko sa'yo. I'm pretty sure after a few days, masarap na yung naluto mo. Yeah.
Parang papatakamin ka lang ni Vanjo. Tapos, yung actual dish, ikaw din naman ang magluluto nun. So, diba?
Pero I wonder how, because how especially a lot of moms and titas and lolas are very protective of their version of food. Have you ever had like a mom or a lola or a tita come up to you and say, ay nako Vanjo, iho, gawin mo ganito, mas masarap yung luto ko ng ganito.
Oo naman. Marami na. All the time. I get that all the time. But you have to explain to them na, well, this is good, I think ka-level din yan yung mga ganito. And baka ito, it's like a step down compared to your dish, but I think it's okay too. Tapos babalikan ka pa na, ba't ang suka, hindi mo pinapakulo muna bago ka naglagay ng ibang ingredient, mahihilaw. Kaya sinasabi ko minsan, eto pinakulo ko, witness kayo para walang magalit na maganda sa akin. So,
totoo ba yung
that.
bawal galawin yung food kapag ka may suka? Like, I hear that a lot, but I don't necessarily.
But don't mix it. Diba?
I don't understand the logic behind it. At may truth ba yun?
I cannot say na totoo yun, but I think respect is the true sense of it. Just show your respect to them. Yun yung truth about that, yeah.
May isa pa akong controversial question. Ano inuuna mo, sibuyas or bawang? Ano dapat
sa lulutuin?
Di ba bawang?
Hindi.
Pwede-
Ako sibuyas.
Oo.
Ang tanong ko, ano ba niluluto?
Mabilis
Ano ba niluluto
maluto.
nyo? Naglalaga ba kayo ng itlog?
Hindi, kunwari
Hindi,
magigisa ka
pag
talaga.
magigisa ka,
That's my
diba?
question. That's my question. Depende sa niluluto.
What are you
Hindi,
making?
I'm being
Exactly.
sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic because, guys, think about what you're cooking, for example, di ba? But,
Yeah.
bakit ka maglalagay, kunyari, ng bawang muna before sibuyas? Kung magluluto ka ng... Hindi, ito na, para maganda. Have you tried yung mga tipong mami, like chicken mami, di ba? Beef mami, or bok choy? 'Di ba? Yung taste ng roasted garlic talagang ang lakas, right? And it's making the dish taste better. So that's the clue actually. Then you put garlic first, then you brown it so that it becomes fragrant. Huwag mong susunugin. And then once it starts to brown, then put the onion. So that's it. But if you do the ginisa and you don't want it to taste that garlicky, yung tipong roasted garlic flavor, then put onion first, then put the garlic. Mabilis lang, and then put the other
So,
veggies.
depende
So
sa
yeah,
dish.
yun. Yeah, depende sa'yo yun. I would say may tama o may maling sagot. Wala actually. Depende. Yeah.
Speaking of dishes, what's your most viewed video on YouTube?
Ever. Oo nga.
Besides
Anong-
dun sa sumayaw ako, sandali.
Most likely that one.
I think it's either the chicken adobo or the leche flan. I'm not sure. Hindi ko na check.
Leche flan.
Leche flan. Oh my gosh. I was actually gonna ask you about desserts. What are for you? What would be the most prolific Philippine dessert that you would introduce to people abroad?
That's a hard question actually. Kasi, I can say leche flan kasi pinakamadaling gawin. But the thing is, I would say halo-halo.
Halo-halo.
Yeah.
Halo,
It's
halo.
halo.
Halo-halo. Because it was presented na rin initially, and people are kinda using it all the time to say if it's Filipino, that must be halo-halo. Filipino restaurants here have almost every restaurant has halo-halo. Because it's a mixture of everything. Yun nga lang, medyo nakakalito, right? If you eat that, parang, it's good, but I don't really know what I'm tasting. But yeah, that represents the
because-
Filipino dessert for me.
Because you have to teach them. I heard one group of people who tried to eat halo-halo, they ate everything by itself. So they didn't know
Right.
how to mix it. They didn't know that
Yeah.
it actually meant mix it. So sometimes
Exactly.
they'll just eat the leche flan by itself. And they're like, I don't see the cool thing about this food. And I'm like, you got to eat it together. You got to mix it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Markki. I agree with you. Kasi nga, anong nangyayari, no? They like how the food or each ingredient look like. Kasi di bang ganda? You see the leche flan on top, you see the ube. You taste it, it's good, but it's not really, kumbaga, complementing each other. And then when you go down, you get the beans and the other nice looking stuff. But when you mix everything together, parang, what is this thing? Parang ganun yung nagiging issue nila.
True.
I mean,
True.
dapat lagyan mo sila ng blindfold just to let them taste it because honestly, it doesn't look good compared to the initial state. Parang ganun. But, you're right. You have to really tell them what to do step by step.
Speaking of like introducing Filipino cuisine to other countries. My question is, because I know people who don't like Pinoy fusion, they try to deviate from the original Pinoy recipe and make it more this, more that. What's your take on that? On like tweaking the Pinoy dish to make it more friendly to other cultures?
That's creativity, and I think it can also be a good thing. Like what I said, adobo here is a little bit bland compared to the adobo there in the Philippines. Simply because people here like food that way. Kasi hindi sila masyadong milig sa seasoning dito. They like to taste the natural flavor of the
Vinegar, di ba,
ingredients.
Medyo ano sila sa vinegar, like other in other countries.
Right. The vinegar as well. Yeah, that's a good example too. So I guess you can present our food the way we cook it, but dun nga papasok yung I reduce this the salt, for example, or the fish sauce because I find it too salty, and I think there's a lot of sodium there, parang ganon, which would be detrimental to my condition, something like that. So yeah, depende rin uli sa tao. Ang sagot lagi is depende sa preference nung kakain. So you have to adjust to the person. Yeah.
So, Vanjo, meron ka bang favorite food vlogger also? Since you're in that world.
Marami, oo, marami actually. Sila nga pina-follow ko. So, back then, teka lang, nung hindi pa nag-uumpisa yung mga
Men.
vlogger. Of course, I'm a big fan of Nora Daza. Hindi naman siya vlogger, but she's a
OG. Oo.
Yeah.
author, yes, of course. Yeah. Si Nora, si Sandy. But right now, yung mga bago, ang dami nila, grabe. So, si Ninong Rai, si RV, ang dami nila eh.
Actually,
Siguro yung mga,
nakakatawa si Ninong Ride. Kasi parang siyang
oo,
galit. Bakit ka
hindi
galit?
galit yun. Hindi yung
Walang
galit.
Hindi siya galit, guys. Pero he's so funny.
Yes, he is funny. Yeah. He's a good guy too. Oo. And yun nga, tawag dito, ang dami nila ngayon eh, ang dami nagsusulputan.
Actually,
But
madami.
I enjoy watching those people na
Yeah.
na-entertain ako, tapos parang nakaka-relax. Tapos nakikita ko din, ganyan pala ang trend sa Pilipinas ngayon. Parang nakakawala ng idea. And then, yeah,
When was the last time you were here in Manila? Kasi di ba,
I was,
before ano ka rin dito?
yeah,
You
oo, 2019.
Ah,
Pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic,
Pre-pandemic,
right
yeah.
before the pandemic.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. So, but yeah, finally. So, yeah,
Dapat
pre-pandemic.
yata, Vanjo, pag bumalik ka, baka dapat sa studio na yung guesting.
I thought
Oo,
I think that's,
diba? That would
the
be
way to go.
awesome.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
my
let you know.
gosh. Vanjo should do a cook-off with Baby Whale.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of,
Who's Baby Whale, Chico?
Si Baby
It's a
Whale.
long story.
Sorry.
It's a very
Ay,
long
Chico,
story.
may tanong ako. Minsan sumusulpot ako kasi dyan pag may nagtatag sa akin. So, makikita niyo, papasok ako sa alis na naman ako. May nababasa akong pulang sandok. Ano ba yun?
Pulang.
Yung red spatula.
Red spatula.
Oo, red spatula. Tinagalog ko lang kasi.
Oh, Chico.
Hindi, wala naman.
Gusto mo
Kasi,
kami
di ba
magpaliwanag?
parang ang ganito.
Curious lang ako.
be the ones.
Alam mo yung lalagyan mo ng mga sandok, ng mga spoon, fork. Di ba
Mhm.
bigla merong red spatula? Parang ang cute naman, di ba? Ang cute naman naman.
Oh,
Cutean
yung
lang
pala
ako.
yun.
Yeah.
Okay. Kumbaga nagsa-stand out lang siya kasi siya yung ibang color. Okay.
Pero speaking of, do you have a favorite kitchen equipment or ang tawag dun, tool? What's your favorite kitchen tool?
Favorite kitchen tool. Actually, lahat kailangan ko no? So wala akong favorite eh. Yung siguro yung lutuan kasi I can do anything with it. Like frying pan. Because you can cook using a spoon or a fork. Basta may frying pan ka, but you cannot cook without it.
Yeah, tools are good.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Ito, here's the thing. Okay, so you probably know that we do the top 10, and our top 10 is actually parang we tweaked it for your guesting on the show. So would you mind if you join us? We do a top 10 of our topic for today.
Oh, sure. Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So here we go. We've got our top 10 for today because we have Vanjo here and joining us on the Morning Rush. Thank you to I'm Not in the Mood who suggested this. Hashtag ang swak sa panlasa ko. So, di ba, iba-iba tayo ng gusto eh. So, let's start off at number 10 coming from Wildfire. Entry niya, ang swak sa panlasa ko, kape sa kanin. Batangas style breakfast. Have you tried that?
Kape sa kanin? I've never tried it. But I've
never
heard of it before. Alam ko pa yung milk. Di ba meron yung nilalagyan ng gatas ng kalabaw ba? Yung kanin. Narinig ko na rin yun. Or have I actually tried it? Maybe I have tried it when I was a kid. But the kape, I haven't. But I've heard
put the
about
liquid on the rice?
Yeah, parang sinasabaw nila. Tapos parang masarap daw siya pag prito yung ulam mo. Like for example, you're having maybe tuyo or something like that. I can imagine.
I think that's kapeng barako because that's very strong. That's why they put it in rice. Para nandun din yung full flavor. So parang they can eat it best. And then there's like fried fish with it. Sometimes they eat fried fish with it.
Okay. This is a little strange. I haven't heard of this. Timothy Salami says, ang swak sa panlasa ko, oatmeal with soft-boiled egg.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that
Really?
online.
That's a weird
I'm not a fan kasi
combination.
pero gusto na rin yung oats
milky
caldo kasi.
Oo
So
nga.
it makes sense. 'Di ba? Pag oats caldo, lagyan mo ng egg.
As a bagay.
Pero kapag kunwari milky oatmeal, parang I can't
Weird.
imagine.
Oo.
And number 8 from Jungkook's Girl, cheesecake ice cream with super strong espresso affogato. There used to be a resto in Eastwood called Cheesecakes by Guy who serves it. Kaso close na and wala pa ako nahahanap na kasing sarap until now. How could I have
Cheesecake.
missed this?
Ano ulit? Cheesecake. And then on top there's ice cream.
Cheesecake ice
Ice cream.
Tapos affogato.
with
Affogato.
super strong espresso affogato.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
That sounds so good.
Are you a coffee person, Vanjo?
I am, yes.
Oh.
Black or like do you like take it with milk or
Just black.
Okay. Plain.
Yeah.
Plain. Straight to the point, diba?
yeah.
Yes. So,
Ito talaga,
Yeah.
pag big fan talaga. Most of the ones who really love coffee take their coffee black. Diba?
Yeah,
Kasi
para
parang it's
matikman
the
mo talaga.
purest
Yeah.
form. Number 7 coming from Tito Jules, my father's home cooked menudo, adobo, caldereta, or anything. Sobrang sarap sa kanin. No matter how I try to replicate them here abroad, wala pa rin talagang tatalo dun sa original.
Mm.
It's
Pero alam
hard.
mo, I always talk about this na, di ba sometimes may mamimit ka na friend na,
Mm.
ay nako, you have to taste my mom's ganito, my lola's ganito. It's the best ever. Tapos titikman mo and you're like,
Sakto lang.
sakto lang, steady lang. It's not the best I've ever had. Pero kasi, to them, it's the best because it's tinged with memory,
Nostalgia.
happy feelings.
Nostalgia, the feelings, yes. I agree.
So, hindi ka na makikipag-away na, parang sakto lang, hindi naman ganun kasarap. Kasi talaga for them, nothing will compare to that taste. So, mahirap kalabanin ng nostalgia when it comes to food, di ba?
Yeah.
And number 6, coming from Rich Kid, very similar then to Tito Jules' entry. Yung eatery sa kanto, that reminds me of home cooking. Isang subo lang and it brings back flashes of childhood memories. So for you, Vanjo, like, just off the top of your head, yung mga naaalala mo, what were your favorite parang eateries back here in Manila?
Paborito ko si Aling Sosing sa may Manila. Sa may pangalan. Tagalasal ako, simula sa likod nilalakad namin yan.
Sa may Taft?
Yeah.
Ako
Yeah.
din.
Oh my gosh, pero ko ni
So yun, dinadayo namin yun. Kami yung mga jologs dun eh. So pupunta kami,
Inabutan
pero
mo ba
actually,
Kaibigan.
oh yeah,
Inabutan
well,
mo ba
bago
yan?
pa siya maging building sa may Gokong Way, bago pa siya maging building.
Sisig doon. Oo, yan yung ano.
Yeah. Tapos yung grahe doon sa likod, di ba? Back then, so way
Agno.
back, sa Agno, yeah. So si Agno, si Manong na may pusit na nakatuog sa stick. Tapos, yung bibili ka ng isang order ng liempo, tapos makakaubos ka ng, no joke, naka-4 na rice yata ako doon sa isang order.
Oh my
God. Ang sarap.
Kasi meron dong yung mga condiments doon sa harap mo, parang bote ng suka, bote ng toyo, lalagay mo lang, may sabaw ka na, di ba? So gaganahan ka na, doon kain ka na. Yeah. Yung mga tipid, nun eh. Mga tipid na discard before.
Any other favorite restos? I'm just curious, like for somebody who cooks, what would
I-
be favorite?
I like
mo na-
Carinderias better kung nasa
Talaga?
Pilipinas. Home cooked meal kasi talaga para sa akin yun. And I could really compare it to others. Kasi pag sinabi mong minudo dito sa Carinderia A versus Carinderia B, alam mo kung sino mas masarap, diba? So alam mo kung sino nagsa-specialize kung anong dish man yan. So I like to try everything. Pero on that scale, ayoko yung mga restos kasi na yun eh. Parang feeling ko
Tainted.
sobrang staged na siya eh. Gusto ko mo yung talagang totoo. But restos right now, I have to try. I have not been there for a while pagdating sa restos. Kasi nung huling uwi ko, I have not really been into several restos. And right now, I will try and I will let you know afterwards.
Actually, marami rin nagtatanong, wala ka daw bang plans to open your own restaurant?
Yeah,
Or-
that's
Yes, you
actually-
should.
That's a good question. Siguro, to be honest, ito yung honest na sagot dyan. I would love to, pero hindi ako ready dun sa responsibility of doing everything while doing what I'm doing right now. But if someone out there would love to be my partner, then why don't we talk about it? That's all.
Hanap ng partner.
Business
Kasi
partner.
hindi ko business kasi hindi ko kaya ng time. It should be a divided effort. Yeah. That's the honest answer.
Siguro parang alam mo yung parang like restaurant na you will use your recipes as the dishes, Pero alam mo
Right.
yung sticks, merong ibang mag-handle. Kasi nga, di ba, para you can still do the, like whatever it is that you would want to do, di ba? And
Yeah.
okay, so number 5 coming from Rice Baby. Ito, Vanjo specific to you, yung entry niya. From Rice Baby. To be honest, walang halong biro, yung mga recipes ni Sir Vanjo, I swear doon ako natuto magluto. When I left the country and lived on my own, his videos made me feel like I was back in the Philippines.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
diba? Ang galing. And number 4, coming from Camilo, ang swak sa panlasa ko, yung turon na medyo manibalang yung saging.
Ano yung manibalang?
Oo nga eh, ano ba yung manibalang? Anyway, may salty cheese sa loob at crispy yung balat na may buo-buong brown sugar.
Turon?
Turon,
Ako gusto ko sa turon
oo.
yung may langka.
Ay, oo.
Ako din.
Gusto ko may langka.
Alam mo, I've tasted
Yeah.
sa Eastwood lang, meron silang version. Turon, so sa loob, saging and leche flan.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
Leche flan.
Leche flan. They just, I don't know, they injected it
Sa
inside.
loob?
No, I mean together with the
Oh.
saging. Merong like little
Yeah.
bits of leche flan. It's so good. It's so yummy.
Mm.
Yun daw manibalang yung hindi masyadong hinog.
So hindi pa super sweet.
Not super
Mm.
sweet. So, and yeah, I do like it with langka as well. Number 3 from your cup of Tino. Ang swak sa panlasa ko, how do you say this? Adlay?
Adlay
Adlay,
rice.
oo.
Oo.
Adlay
rice.
rice. Once you've tried it, you'll find white rice basic and boring.
Yeah, actually. Pero may mga ibang adlay rice pa din na parang still taste like a grain.
Mm.
Pero may iba, I think na, iba sigurong parang, I don't know, variety that pwede mo talagang ma-mistake as rice.
I feel like I'm eating beans kasi. When
Hindi,
I'm
may
eating
yun nga, may
adlay.
mga iba na matigas pa din eh. Kasi
Oo.
ako, ever since nga, I couldn't eat white rice. I went to adlay rice.
Okay.
Well, adlay and basmati.
But I love basmati.
Basmati,
I love
yeah.
basmati.
Pero alam niyo ba, parang napansin ko yung basmati, parang may amoy sinigang. Like it smells like it's spoiled. But when you eat it, it's so good. As
Yeah.
in, may sinigang factor.
Into basmati as well.
Oo.
And number 2 from Duchess Gemay, basta may itlog, na-elevate yung dish for me. Lalo na yung mga silog meals. Chick silog, to silog, hot silog. And I like my adobo with itlog.
Yeah.
Hard-boiled
about
egg.
this.
Oo.
Yeah, hard-boiled egg.
Ikaw, Vanjo, what's your favorite kind of egg?
Like, how,
Like any kind of egg. Ano lang, yung regular lang na scrambled.
Scrambled.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, para
Kind of
it's
the
not,
more say thing. Yeah.
para it's not breakfast without egg.
ako din.
Yeah.
Like even if you give me breakfast food like pancakes, bacon, ham,
Kailangan
like
may
it
itlog.
has to have egg
Pero-
at some part.
Paano ba
Now we
magbati
know,
ng,
Chico.
paano magbati ng itlog ng scrambled egg? Like, do you do it when before mo ilagay sa pan? Kasi ako, I'm tamad. So usually, I just crack
You
the egg.
crack it into the
Diretso
pan.
na sa pan.
Dun mo
And then
na
doon ko
siya
na siya minimix-mix na gano'n. Hindi ba ganun dapat?
Well, kung talagang sanay ka, you can do that. Ako, bira akong gawin yun kasi I want it to be really mixed well, na talagang naayos ko na siya, na talagang yellow na siya. There's no transparent thing doon. So I use bowl and
Okay.
regular lang fork. Tapos as in, pagbabati mo yung talagang galit ka. Dapat ganun. Hindi yung ikot. Dapat
Grabe, practice. May arm power!
Yung arm power.
Yeah.
Saka you mix other stuff, di ba? Pag masarap daw na...
Sige, ikaw pakita mo paano mag-
Oo nga eh. Ba't di mo dinemo kami lahat?
kami lahat.
Nagle-level up, level
Kami
up.
nagde-demo, ikaw hindi nagde-demo, Chico, ha?
Ganon.
Niyakap eh.
Hindi kasi di ba minsan nilalagyan kasi ng ibang ano pa, like milk. Di ba you put milk
Oo,
in
masarap.
hard-boiled egg?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you salt your egg
Anong
before?
hard-boiled and scrambled?
scrambled.
Oo.
Do you salt your egg before you put it in the pan or after na pagluto na?
Ako after.
After.
Yeah.
Narinig ko nga rin daw after para hindi siya watery.
Yep.
Mm.
And the top, ang swak sa panlasa ko comes from Underburner.
Underburner says.
Nakakatawa entry niya. Imus longganisa, the Cinderella of all longganisa. Inaapi at binabaliwala, subalit siya pala ang nawawalang prinsesa.
Ah.
Yun, ano yung
Ang
Ang
imus
galing, ang galing.
Ano familiar?
Ako, masasagot ko yon dahil
Okay.
when I go there sa Philippines, because I'm originally from Las Piñas, but we got a house before we left somewhere in Imus. So that's why I'm always in the Imus wet market. And I was introduced doon sa Imus Longganisa. And yes, believe that. It's really good.
Para siyang
Ah,
quintessence sa longganisa.
Yes.
Fairness.
Mabawang, sobrang tasty, pero hindi siya overpowering ng bawang. Alam mo
May
yung
tamis
parang mix
ba
of all
siya?
ingredients. May tamis siya, yeah, meron siya, yeah. Pero tamang-tama lang eh. I mean, I would say that it's the best, but the thing is, it can compete.
What is
So,
your favorite longganisa, Vanjo?
I would say there were two, the lukban, the small one.
Lokban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ban.
Yeah, and then the Ilocano then. So,
Oh, so
the
good.
garlic cake. Yes.
But
Yun ba yung parang
Southern Ilocano or Northern Ilocano? Kasi I hear there's a difference. There's like
I
a
have,
difference
you
in
know what?
taste.
I'm not that well knowledgeable in terms of the difference between the two. But as long as it's Ilocano Longganisa, I would be really going there and get some.
Yun yung nilalagay sa ano di ba? Yun yung longganisa na nilalagay sa empanada. Sa Ilocos
Yeah.
empanada.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
masarap. Ah.
That is so delicious. Okay,
You know,
so here's the thing, Vanjo. Like when we do the top 10, at the very end, after we give the top entry, dapat may entry din tayo, the hosts and the guests. So, what about us? We can go first para makapag-isip naman si Vanjo. Ang swak sa panlasa ko.
Oh, sige, I can start.
Okay.
Ang swak sa panlasa ko, siguro pagdating sa guest, since we have a guest, di ba?
Oh,
Si Vanjo.
okay.
Parang si Vanjo.
Okay.
Yan. For me, perfect na guest na parang, it's a conversation. It's a two-way street na
Yeah.
parang, kasi there are certain guests na minsan super, hindi masyadong madaldal. So, ang hirap din for the interviewer because you ask a question and then they'll give you an answer and that's it. And then you're gonna have to keep talking, right? Meron din naman na sobrang dada na hindi ka na makapagtanong kasi ginawang TED Talk yung ano diba yung guesting, may ganun din. So, dapat, it's like a conversation, right? And it's so much fun when it's like that because then everybody just, everybody has a good time. So, yun, for me, yun yung preference ko when it comes to, to having guests.
Ako siguro would be anything na maasim. I like yung kunwari meron kang main ulam and then meron kang parang let's say atsara.
Okay.
Ganon. That's why I also like kimchi with like
Right.
basta anything na maasim. Mga, ang tawag mo doon,
Paa.
Chico, you're so gross!
Sabi mo ba?
Pag maasim mo yung paa, iba na yun. No?
Uy, pero alam mo, controversial pala yung atsara.
Oh,
Kasi
why?
ako, I've always liked atsara
Yeah, I
growing
like
up.
atsara.
Apparently,
Atsara's
a lot
good.
of people don't like atsara.
Why?
And they hate it. Like, may haters talaga na.
Hate?
Oh,
Really?
feeling nila they ruin like the dish.
What did they
seryoso, Hazel. I've not heard of one yet. So, sige, that's new to me too.
Apparently.
I guess it's a new thing.
You know,
Ako, I
just
like it
yesterday, I actually like super binged on Achara. Kasi we got that, the new, hindi na siya aristocrat yung dating aristocrat.
Meron pa rin naman.
Meron na. At that's,
Oo.
di ba, like with their
yung parang roasted
Yung chicken nila naman na miss na miss.
Yes.
Oo, yung parang barbecue.
Sarap.
tapos with the orange rice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
java
Oh,
rice.
yes. Mhm.
I love that. And
Pero
then
grabe
Achara.
nung may basher na yung atsara, no?
Grabe,
Grabe.
may
atsara
Iba na yung
pa.
panahon.
Believe it.
Mm.
Ako, I will
Gosh,
fight for
atsara is so
atsara
good.
till the end.
Ako
Me
din.
too.
Yeah, me
I love
too. Me
Eating
too.
atsara.
Atsara
Yes.
is good.
I love Achara.
Yes.
So anything na may maasim.
Ang swak sa panlasa ko,
Yeah.
pag gusto ni Chico, G. So, kunwari, nagpo-Pokemon hunt kami. Pag gusto niyang pumunta sa restaurant na may quote-unquote masarap na pagkain, pupunta kami.
Pupunta kami doon. Oh, mabait naman si Markki.
Ano siya? Kumbaga,
Good.
flexible.
Mapagbigay.
Flexible ako, oo. Especially kung...
Tayo, di ba, ang galing Markki, no?
Mm.
We take you out of the scene now. And next.
Ikaw, Chico.
Ako na.
Go.
Alam mo, for me talaga, I mean, you know me, I would eat anything. I mean, I'm not a picky eater. I love different cuisines. I'm very adventurous with food. It's one of the things that I look forward to whenever we travel. I love to eat local cuisine. Um, pero sa totoo lang talaga, for me, basically, um, eating is a social activity. So for me talaga, it's not we can eat. That's why I'm very people think I'm so wish-washy when it comes to choosing a restaurant because I'm always like, sige kayo, kung saan nyo gusto, okay ako doon. Kasi for me talaga, what makes food like extra special is also the company that you partake with. So pag alam mo yon, if you're with your loved ones, if you're with family, with friends, significant other, pag mga mahal mo sa buhay yung kasama mo when you eat, parang na-elevate yung activity to not just nourishing yourself but like nagiging profound yung experience when you're with your loved
So
ones.
gusto mo talaga pinapakain yung mga mahal mo sa buhay?
Of course. Well, I don't cook pero yeah, to yung salo-salo.
Hindi, oo.
Salo-salo.
I
Oo.
super love salo-salo eating because it's not just because you're hungry
Yeah.
but because you are with the people you love.
O sige,
Ah.
kung papakainin mo si Vanjo, pag kunyari bumisita siya sa Pilipinas, saan mo siya dadalhin?
Baka restaurant kasi hindi ako marunong magluto. Kasi ikaw, dadaling kita sa piitan. Alam mo, ikaw kanina ka pa eh.
Ako, kasi curious ako kung saan
Kanina ka
restaurant
pa
mo
eh.
na
Kanina
pupunta.
ka.
Parang Hazel, parang feeling ko, you're just holding back. Kasi nababasa ko sa comment, parang hindi daw kayo normal eh. Parang itinatago kayo ni
Yeah,
Markki eh.
we're very banal these days.
Oo nga eh. Yeah.
We're a little bit more, held
Help
back.
out guys, come on.
Behave pa to.
We're super behaved. Yes.
Oo nga
Ganun
eh.
talaga.
Ano ba yan? Alam mo,
Hello, mahilig siya sa longganisa. So, anong ipapatikim mo sa kanya? Yung mahaba or yung shorter?
lukban nga. Lukban na nga.
Lukban.
Kasi nag- di ba?
Ganun lang yun eh.
Maliit lang yun eh.
Ganito nga. Pero,
Parang Vienna sausage lang yun.
Parang pipi.
pero yung mga pipili
Masyadong
sa
maliit eh.
Hindi ka matitinga doon, Chico. So, dapat yung mga tipong medyo may challenge para busog agad.
Ay, ito hindi. Ang dami nagre-request ha, Hazel. tinan mo.
Ano request?
Yung mga yung pinapagawa natin pag may guest tayo.
Are you lost, baby?
Are you lost? Oo. Actually, Vanjo, kanina ko pa nakikita
Kanina
pa
Kanina pa sila
ulit-ulit.
nangungulit.
Sabi nila,
Ano
pwede daw
yun?
pa request na yung, di ba, it's a thing before pa on TikTok, yung, are you lost, baby girl? Like, in your sexiest voice possible. They want you to do, are you lost, baby girl? So, we don't mean to put you on the spot, pero that's what we're going to do. So,
I'm on the spot now. Okay.
Ayan.
Wala, iniwan na ako.
so kunyari naglalakad, sa kagubatan si baby girl, tapos, tatanungin mo siya ng, are you lost, baby girl?
Pwede bang i-off yung cam? May reaction ba?
Gusto nila eh.
Okay.
Hindi, look at the camera.
Ah,
Tapos sasabihin mo,
camera.
are you lost, baby girl?
Nalay off ko yung cam ko.
Okay, ready.
Are you lost, baby girl?
Hindi ako yan ha. Hindi ako yan.
Pwede,
That wasn't me.
Ay, nako.
pwede na ba yan, Chico? Okay na ba yan?
Grabe kayo. Ay, nako. Alam nyo, 10:20 na.
Wait. One more time.
Sandali. Tatanggalin natin yung cam. 1, 2, 3. Are you lost, baby girl?
Ganda!
I was lost, but now I'm found.
Ganito na lang, Chico. Are you lost, baby girl?
Ganda!
But yeah, like, you know what? Yeah, in the future, if you are in the Philippines, it would be great if we could have you over the RX booth. We also do taste test, like that's a little portion of ours that where we try out like mga dishes from popular restaurants, and then we're on Facebook Live and then we describe how it tastes like. That would be fun. But you know what? Thank you for taking precious time just to join, four fools on the radio.
Thanks for
And,
having me here, guys. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, thank you. Sana maulit.
And then,
Sana.
tsaka thank you.
Oo nga
And
pala
ano,
si
parang, nahihiya kami minsan kasi they always tag you when we're live.
I know! Mamaya you're like,
Oo,
"Do
mamaya,
something."
diba? Pero kasi
Hindi, okay
usually,
lang. Kaya ako pumapasok at
nababanggit ka
labas yan.
namin kasi, oo,
Yeah.
yun nga. Kasi nga, somehow napupunta sa food yung conversation. So,
yeah,
laging,
si Alice Kamatis to the left
na,
of
at
Hazel.
saka
today.
at saka Banjo, ang
Oh.
kailangan mo malaman dito sa show namin. Lahat naman to talagang biro-biro lang. So wala kang papaniwalaan, wala ka namang, wala ka namang
yung iba kasi biro, yung iba may katotohanan. Di ba?
Jokers
Ganun
tayong
eh.
lahat,
Oo,
di ba?
parang
Jokers
entertainment, ganon.
Hindi, pero before, we ask Vanjo to tell everybody about all his future projects and
Yes.
all that. Can we just give a special shout out to Reese of the
Yes!
Foodie Station?
Oh.
Made it happen. Thank
Hi,
you so
Reese.
Hi, Reese.
much.
Si Reese yung
Super
dahilan
sarap
kung ba't
yun.
nandito ako.
Yes!
True.
Grabe.
Na manager
Pero
mo.
kinakabahan ako kung ano yung message sa'yo ni Reese nung minessage ko siya about possible
Oo,
guesting. Kasi
baka.
sabi ko, uy Reese, can you
Kaya
contact...
dala yung screenshot mo. Panay LOL, LOL, LOL. Tapos may nakita pa ako kung ano-ano.
Wait,
Mhm.
what did you tell her?
Tayo.
What did you tell her?
Tapos may pangalan pa ni Chico doon.
Huwag na lang mag-talk. Feeling ko that's the best. Feeling ko lang.
Alice
Eto,
Kamatis na talaga si Chico.
Pakita ko sa inyo.
Ayan
Alam
tuloy.
mo,
Na full name ka tuloy.
let's just give Banjo the floor. Maybe we would love to invite, people to check out,
Ay, hindi.
his,
Yeah, thanks, Chico. And then, and I would like to tell you then pala, Chico, na I've been really a big fan. Dati pa.
Oh, thank you.
Kinder pa lang ako, pinapakinggan na kita. Joke lang. So, yeah,
Grabe ka, 36 pa lang yan.
36 pa lang ako. Paano nangyari?
Hindi, seryoso. Every day. Kayo ni Del before, yung show na every morning. So, yeah, it was really fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Cool.
Banjo. Oh.
Oh, there. So, please invite everyone to check out like maybe your social media, your YouTube channel, and whatever it is you have going.
Yeah. So, guys, thanks for having me here, and I would like to invite you to just go and check my videos in YouTube. Go to Facebook, Panlasang Pinoy page, Instagram. I'm new at TikTok. Paki-search na lang Vanjo Merano. And then I'll be there in the Philippines hopefully soon. May nagtatago dito. Let's go. Hopefully soon. Hi.
The whole time. Nakayuko siya the whole time.
Okay. Kanina pa siya tumitingin. Yun. So guys, yun, Philippines, expect me to be there soon. I don't know when, but it's within the next 6 weeks. So, sana makita ko kung ano mga gig. Yeah.
So
Ayan.
exciting. Yeah.
Wait,
and-
sorry na
Yeah.
mo. Wala,
Ano daw?
it's like glowing. You're glowing. Can I just say, wala lang ang tinis.
Okay.
Okay.
Hazel, good thing we were good today.
No, FYI, that's not a creepy thing. Kasi Rica has this
I have
this habit of, kunyari, minsan may nakilala siya and she's like, ang bango mo.
Hindi totoo, hindi siya like not in a creepy way. It's like, minsan gusto ko lang i-acknowledge na ang kinis mo. Wala lang.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we can talk about his skincare routine next time.
Maybe.
Next time, maybe we should. People are asking actually, skincare reveal.
Itanong like about life outside food. Pero because, we only have limited time.
We should
Dapat
do a
may
part
part
two.
2 talaga.
We should do a part
Oo.
2.
Yes. So,
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Vanjo.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Vanjo
Hi, guys.
Merano, Panlasang Pinoy. Thank you for joining us, and definitely just the first of many. So thank you, Vanjo.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Happy weekend! Oh my gosh.
Thanks again, Reese. We love you.
Wala
And
kayong kwenta. Kayong tatlo at itong mga malditang nasa nasa comment section. Hindi nyo na ako binigyan ng
Kanina
kahihiyan.
pa!
Hey everyone, Alice Kamatis, meet Alice.
So there, thank you for joining us today.
Very di ba, very parent.
Oo.
Hindi nyo na ako binigyan ng kahihiyan.
Ay, wala ka naman talagang kahihiyan na dati pa.
Kasi,
Oh, ngayon ka pa mahihiya.
Ay,
Parang
nako,
ano na,
grabe
it's
ka.
a little late for that. So, thank you. And again, thank you, Vanjo. We enjoyed
Thank you
that
so
guesting
much.
so
Thank
much.
you so much.
That was
Si
great.
sabi nga ni
So,
Juice Blanc, ang bait nyo today. Oh.
mabait tayo everyday dito.
We were so nice today.
Parang tumagal yung portion natin ng Are You Lost Baby?
Oo nga eh.
Tumagal yung Are You Lost Baby
Ay,
portion.
nako,
Ang
grabe
saya,
kayo.
oo.
Sige.
So,
sige.
anyway, enjoy the
Bye.
weekend. Oh my
Enjoy.
gosh, enjoy
Yeah.
because you're off
I'm
to
so excited.
Next week is a weird week.
It's a big week. Yeah.
Actually, please make sure to catch us Monday. Gusto mo nauna? Nauna!
Hindi pwede na kasi wala na akong Saturday next week.
Oh,
Oh.
di nauna. Tell them na.
Nauna.
Sige na.
Oo
Reveal.
nga. Sige na.
Ako ba?
Hazel.
Announce. Bago tayo umalas, drop a
Sige.
bomb.
Oh, go.
Then
This will
next
be
week,
the most memorable Facebook Live
Friday.
we've ever
Oh,
done.
mic drop.
Mic
Let's
drop,
go.
mic
Oh,
drop.
dali.
napapaiyakin na. Next week will be my last week on RX.
Hello.
Please tune in.
Hello.
And yeah. Yeah.
Oy, ano yun na, for real? Baka kala niya
Oh,
nag-joke
baka.
kami
Hindi,
dito.
totoo yun.
But
Totoo
yes,
yun.
so
But
please
yeah.
make sure to catch us from Monday to Friday next week.
Well, Thursday.
Until Thursday.
Ay, till Thursday nga lang pala.
Yeah.
Ba yan?
alam ko sasabihin mo yun eh.
Yung Friday. Oh, Monday to Thursday.
Ah,
Yeah. So,
And then,
Rica's last
see
week.
you.
So, we'll see you guys.
Happy
and
Friday.
Happy
Ano,
weekend.
Happy Friday.
Stick around for Nikki. She's up next. And catch me on Countdown Top 7 tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll leave you with Toxic Pony Mashup only here on The Monster. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.